Hey everybody, it's me, and just some quick disclaimers. If there's a bunch of jump cuts in this video, I apologize. I'm still sick. I still really don't feel good. So, either I had to go to the bathroom, or I had to cough up a storm, or sneeze, or yelp in pain. Those are the various reasons why I would put a jump cut in. But anyway, this glare on my glasses really distracts me, but I hope it doesn't distract you guys as much as it distracts me. What we're doing today is we're going to be going through the palettes that I have not used or that I just bought. And then I'm going to kind of rank them, rank 10 palettes. My goal is to get those used and review them by, which obviously I know there's already reviews of all of these palettes out. I know that, but I still like to review, okay? I do. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so I think I want to try to do 10 by probably the end of January, maybe February. But really, January would be the big goal, right? Right. Okay. So also, if you hear any racket, Cody's trying to organize some things. So yeah. Without further ado, I just want to say I think all these palettes are beautiful. I think that I'm excited for every single one of them. So I'm going to try really hard not to repetitively say, oh my god, this is so beautiful, and I'm so excited about it. Okay, we're just going to try not to do that, okay? Alright, so let's just jump right in. The first one is the Meant to Be palette from Colourpop. I've used this a little bit, but not much at all, so it needs some more love for sure. Then we have the the Mini Controversy palette from Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. This one is the one with the green shade in it. Oh yeah, I do have a few Jeffree Star palettes, so for those of you who are just like totally anti-Jeffree and don't want anything to do with him, skip this video, come to the next one. That's cool with me. I love his eyeshadow formula, and I also don't believe in cancel culture, so if you want to hear more thoughts on that, you can watch my Get Ready With Me from the other day. Okay, the next one we have is the Colourpop Ballad Palette, Kenya Ontiveros palette. This is the Glow and Go kit. This has 5 eyeshadows, 4 cheek products, and then 2 brow products. This one I'm going to try to review in January. This came in my boxy charm. Then we have Juvia's Place, the Masquerade palette. This is my first purchase from Juvia's Place. Is all the Juvia's Place palettes you see. I bought them all at once. I'm beyond ecstatic to use Juvia Place shadows because I've heard nothing but good from this brand. Then we have the Lorac Pro 3 palette, which I bought a very long time ago. This palette just needs more love, honestly. We have the Colourpop Powerpuff Girls palette, which this was gifted to me for my birthday from my boyfriend's sister. Then we have the Limoncello Palette, and this one was in the mystery box from Colourpop. We have the Mar palette, which is like the ocean kind of palette from Colourpop. We have the Weirdo palette from Jeffree Star. This one I'm currently working on reviewing. It is on my eyes right now. But here are the shades. And this is from OPV Beauty. I got it in my boxy charm, so yeah, okay. Then we have the Glam Light Taco palette. And I freaking think these colors are so cool. Next we have the Burger palette. So yeah, I used to be very not anti glam light, but like I didn't ever want glam light because I'm like, all their palettes are food themed, and that's just a little, I don't know, odd, I don't know. But honestly, I bought a set of the palettes on Black Friday, and I am really glad I did. Like, I'm excited to use them, and I'm happy they're in my collection. I keep them on top of my toolbox just because of how awkward they are. Next, we have the Blood Sugar palette. This is new to me. And I've heard nothing but good things about that palette as well. Then we have the paint palette from Glam. So, I love this one. This one, the reason I bought this one is because it reminds me of one of my best friends because she makes incredible artwork. And I will link her, like, art page down below. But yeah, so it reminds me of her, but it also reminds me of my mama because she paints, so, or she used to. So, yeah, it's special to me because of that, even though they had nothing to do with me buying it. Like, they didn't buy it for me. It just reminds me of them. Then we have the Pizza palette, which I just find the packaging really cute. But here is that palette. I'm digging that one. I think it's an interesting color story. It's like some muted colors, but then like some real pop of colors. And then we have the Glam Light Cake palette, which is also just amazing packaging. And it looks like this. I feel like this is one of those rainbow palettes that wouldn't be hard to work with as like a beginner because it's pretty well sorted out. Like, each row could be its own look. You can have each quad be its own deal. Maybe even like 6, group them up 6 together and be its own deal. Like, I feel like it's pretty newbie friendly in my opinion as far as layout. You're not looking at it and you're not like, oh my god, what do I do? So it's a pro in my opinion. The Cremated Palette, which I am freaking excited about this one. I love cool tone shadows. They are my favorite to work with. If you guys know, then you know. The Naked 2 palette was my palette. It was my first high-end palette, and I love that thing to death. The Lorac Pro 2 palette, again, one of my favorites. Loved it to death. They're both cool toned, and this is just like a whole bunch of cool toned. Like, I am living for this palette. This palette came out for me, okay? That's just how I feel. But I did recently get it in the mystery boxes that he released for Halloween. Okay. Next we have the Blue Blood palette, which I don't know. I can't get over his packaging, and his formula is really good. Just really, really good. Alright, then we have the Blood Money palette. Awesome. Okay, I have the Naked Honey palette, which I bought this a little while ago. I think I've only used it one time. It definitely needs more love. Urban Decay is they have my heart, okay? I wish they would do some more things. Like, I wish they would update their formulas. I wish they would think a little more outside the box. But personally, I don't think I could ever get tired of their Naked line. I think they should continue to do it, but that is definitely a not a popular opinion. But yeah, I just adore Urban Decay. Here we have the Ultraviolet palette from the Naked series. Once again, just needs more love. This one I haven't touched. This is the Urban Decay Reloaded Naked palette, which I don't understand why they came out with this. And like, people were like, it's like a replacement for the original Naked palette. but it's really not. And I have that one here too, because I never really used the original Naked palette. That's pretty new. I bought it right when they were discontinuing it. And here is the Wild West. This one just needs love. I have not used it yet. I've swatched it, but I have not used it. It's really pretty. I want the Cyber one too. Okay. We have the Persona Identity 2 palette, which I am currently working on reviewing. I just want to do a few more looks. We have the Violets from Juvia's Place. We have the Mauves from Juvia's Place. The Chocolates from Juvia's Place. The Pink Sweets from Juvia's Place. The Berries from Juvia's Place. The Taupes from Juvia's Place. We have the Mandalorian Palette from Colourpop. Needs More Love. The Child Palette from Colourpop. The Orange Glad from Colourpop. The Festival Palette from Juvia's Place. The Magic Mini Palette from Juvia's Place. The Marble Eternals palette from Urban Decay, which I know people hate the packaging on it because it's so bulky and it's got that pop-up thing, but I will tell you, classic Urban Decay had the pop-up thing. Okay? They did. It's no big deal. I love it. I want more. But yeah. Then we have the Lorac Los Angeles Shine Bright palette, which I've used a little bit, but not much, honestly. And that's all the palettes that we have that I need to buckle down and to use. So now that we went through that, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys 10 palettes that I am like, that are kind of like priority palettes for me to use. I have my 10 palettes picked out. I did exclude any BoxyCharm palettes and the ones I got in the Colourpop mystery box because, I mean, those are kind of a given. I'm just gonna get those reviews up as soon as I can. So, that being said, we have the Glam Toggle palette. I just think this color story is super festive, and there's greens and reds, perfect for Christmas. So there's that one. Then we have the Berries by Juvia's Place. The Taupes by Juvia's Place. I had to. It's just nice and on the cooler side. I'm just really excited about that. We have the Violets. We have the Mandalorian Palette from Colourpop. Packaging is killer on the Colourpop Star Wars collection. We have the Magic Mini from Juvia's Place. We have the Cremated Palette from Jeffree Star. We have the Blood Money Palette from Jeffree Star. We have the Urban Decay Reloaded Palette. I just think these colors look so good. They look like a dream. I want to use it. Okay, and then last, but certainly not least, we have the Cake Palette by Glam. So, yeah. Those are the palettes I am gonna try to use December and January, and then we'll be back again around February to do this again. I am going to do a updated makeup collection video after Christmas. Hopefully I'll be feeling better, so I'm not like having to edit out coughing all the time. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, this concept of, hey, I don't use this crap, let's use it. Like, I hope you guys enjoy that. And then, yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.